Hi Miss, what should I call you?
Hi, you can call me Ivy Ong.
Ivy Ong, can you please introduce about yourself?
My full name is Ivy Ong Xiang. I am 19 years old. I am currently studying in Chemical Engineering. I am first year student and I am from Johor Bahru.
So Miss Ivy, have you ever heard of cosmetic surgery?
Yes.
With your understanding, what is cosmetic surgery?
Cosmetic surgery refers to a surgical procedure undertakes to reshape and change the appearance of certain body parts such as face, ears, and nose.
I see. Have you ever met someone who had carried out cosmetic surgery?
No.
Cosmetic surgery is able to bring more advantages than disadvantages to people. How do you think about it?
Yes, I think that cosmetic surgery have bring more advantages compared to disadvantages because cosmetic surgery can improve one self-confidence that which unsatisfied for their outlook before they doing the cosmetic surgery.
Do you think cosmetic surgery can bring advantages to our country when it becomes a new trend?
Yes,
Why do you think so?
because it can improve our country economy as nowadays many people have doing cosmetic surgery.
Okay, so do you think it is suitable for us to promote cosmetic surgery in our country?
No, because cosmetic surgery can bring negative effect on our body health.
I see. So by any chance, will you undergo cosmetic surgery?
No.
What made you make the decision?
This is because I think I am quite satisfied with my outlook and my physical condition. And cosmetic surgery may have side effect or negative effect on my health.
Oh, I see. I can get your confidence. So, if cosmetic surgery becomes a trend in Malaysia, will there be any effects on the society, both physically and mentally?
Yes, I think that they will have effect on society both mentally and physically if cosmetic surgery become a trend in Malaysia.
So, what are the effects?
From physical, more people will have more beautiful outlook after they doing the cosmetic surgery, and this make them look happier. And from mental, happiness level will increase their self-confidence also.
I see. So, if someone around you feels like wants to have a cosmetic surgery, will you support him or her to do so?
I'm not sure about that.
So, what will you tell him or her?
I will advise him or her to consider it wisely about why he or she needs to undergo cosmetic surgery and it is necessary for he or she to carry out or not.
Okay, I see. I think that's all from me. Thank you for willing to spend your time to answer my questions. I hope this interview session is meaningful to you in some ways.
Yeah, this interview is quite meaningful to me. You are welcome.
Hi Miss, what should I call you?
You can call me Lai.
Miss Lai, can you please introduce about yourself?
I come from Kulim, Kedah, and I'm studying at University of Malaya, taking biomedical engineering.
Okay, so now I will ask you some questions about cosmetic surgery. Have you ever heard of cosmetic surgery?
Yes, I do.
With your understanding, what is cosmetic surgery?
In my opinion, cosmetic surgery is the restoration, reconstruction, and alternative of human body part.
Have you ever met someone who had carried out cosmetic surgery?
No, I haven't.
Oh, I see. So, cosmetic surgery is able to bring more advantages than disadvantages to people. How do you think about it?
In my opinion, I think there are both disadvantages and advantages.
So, for you, what are the advantages and disadvantages?
For the advantages, I think that it can boost a person's self-esteem and self-confidence in doing their job. And besides, I think that it is better it is beneficial to improve the health and well-being of a person. For disadvantages, I think that a person who need to spend a lot of money in cosmetic surgery, and in some cases there may be side effects.
Do you think cosmetic surgery can bring advantages to our country when it becomes a trend?
Yes,
Why do you think so?
I think that it can help medical field to earn profit.
Okay, so the next question is, do you think it is suitable for us to promote cosmetic surgery in our country?
Yes, it is suitable.
Why do you think so?
Because nowadays people want to improve their health, well-being, and their appearance. So this also become a trend in many countries. So I think Malaysia can follow up this trend.
I see. So, Miss Light, by any chance, will you undergo cosmetic surgery?
Yes, I
Oh,
will.
what make you make the decision?
Uh, if I can improve my appearance, I will spend money on that.
If cosmetic surgery becomes a trend in Malaysia, will there be any effects on the society, both physically and mentally?
Yes, it will.
What are the effects?
This the cosmetic surgery will become a household topic, and the society may start to compare among their appearance. Some may become arrogant. Some may suffer from financial issue to pay the large amount of fees for cosmetic surgery.
So the last question is, if someone around you feels like want to have a cosmetic surgery, will you support him or her to do so?
Yeah, maybe I will.
What will you tell him or her?
I will advise him or her to consult a specialist first before he undergo the cosmetic surgery to avoid any risk. Thank you.
Okay, I see. I think that's all from me. Thank you for willing to spend your time to answer my questions. I hope this interview session is meaningful to you in some ways.
Okay, thank you.
Hi Miss, what should I call you?
Oh, you can call me Wee Hian.
Can you please introduce about yourself?
I'm a biomedical engineering first year student.
I'm going to ask you some questions about cosmetic surgery.
Yeah, sure.
Have you ever heard of cosmetic surgery?
Yes, of course.
With your understanding, what is cosmetic surgery?
In my opinion, I think that cosmetic surgery is someone undergo a surgery to better their physical appearance.
Have you ever meet someone who had carried out cosmetic surgery?
In real life, no, but I saw a lot from the K-pop star.
Okay, I see. What do you think about them?
I think that because they're just carrying out their job.
Cosmetic surgery is able to bring more advantages than disadvantages to people. How do you think about it?
I think it has both sides. Like, which view are you looking at? I think at the advantages, it may at some industry, like in entertainment industry, the looks may be very important, but as I think there are also some industry that doesn't value looks that much.
So that means advantages are still more than disadvantages.
Yes.
Okay. Do you think cosmetic surgery can bring advantages to our country when it becomes a new trend?
Personally, I won't think so because to undergo surgery, one must have money, and this will also require us to spend an amount of money. If people start to create a trend, then there will be many people to follow, and not all of them are come from a rich family.
Okay, I see. That sounds a good idea. So, do you think it is suitable for us to promote cosmetic surgery in our country? And why do you think so?
I don't think we should promote it because I think that we shouldn't value the beauty that much because physical appearance is just a part of us. Why would we spend money to change our looks when? And actually, I think that we should try to accept who we are and and look into the beauty which is already inside us and not look for the beauty standards that are out there because the beauty standard will change follow the times.
Okay. So by any chance, will you undergo cosmetic surgery?
For now, I would say no because I think I won't. I think my build.
It's okay.
I think
Your appearance?
No.
Or something.
Actually, I will say that. Okay, no, I think that the beauty does not need to come with a price.
So, okay.
Yeah.
If cosmetic surgery becomes a trend in Malaysia,
Yeah.
will there be any effects on the society? I mean, both physically and mentally.
I think if it become a trend, it actually already become a trend now. But if cosmetic surgery becomes a trend, then most of us will just follow for the sake of follow, and they will start to value looks more than everything else. Actually, they will start to neglect others areas. Like if someone's are ugly, like not following their beauty standard, they will like ignore that people, and this actually is very rude. Yeah.
Okay. So the last question is, if someone around you feels like want to have a cosmetic surgery, what will you support him or her to do so?
Firstly, I will understand what is the reason first, but it is not me to judge the reason is right or wrong, but the person need to experience what he or she want to because because he will know what will come later if he or she do that.
Okay. I think that's all from me. Thank you for willing to spend your time and answer my questions. I hope this interview session is meaningful to you in some ways.
Yeah, same to do. Thanks.
Thank you. Hi, Dr. Adib. I'm going to ask you some questions about cosmetic surgery. Have you ever heard of cosmetic surgery?
Yes, I have.
With your understanding, what is cosmetic surgery?
Cosmetic surgery is a procedure that is not done because of health or disease. It's done by somebody who is actually healthy to look better in
Yeah.
certain sense.
Have you ever met someone who had carried out cosmetic surgery?
Personally, no.
Cosmetic surgery is able to bring more advantages than disadvantages to people. How do you
Okay.
think about it?
In certain setting, yes, it will give the advantage. For example, if you work in the entertainment industry as a model, as an actor, as an actress, looking perfect is of course part of your asset because you make a living out of performing. So as a performer, of course, you have to look perfect on camera, outside the camera. So of course, undergoing a cosmetic surgery will help you to improve your chances or better your performance basically in your work. Everyone needs to be better in their job. So for these people in the entertainment industry, cosmetic surgery to a certain extent should help, in their
jobs.
in their job basically. But for normal people, I think depends on the reason why they do it. For me, I personally will not do cosmetic surgery for a certain reason. I personally think we should understand why they do it in the first place, and only after that can we say whether it's good or bad for them.
Do you think cosmetic surgery can bring advantages to our country when it becomes a new trend?
It depends. For certain countries like Korea,
Yeah.
they are one of the countries in the world who are very successful in exporting their culture, especially their pop culture. In certain industry, cosmetic surgery is needed, is required. They want to look nice, they want to look perfect, they want to look beautiful in order for them to be exported outside. In the future, perhaps if Malaysia also becomes like Korea, we become exporters of good movies, singers, all these people in the entertainment industry,
Yeah.
it should help Malaysia as well.
Do you think it is suitable for us to promote cosmetic surgery in our country? Why do you think so?
if you promote it as a way to improve your appearance because it is advantageous to your work, or it helps to increase the economy of your industry, I think we should promote it. But if it does not, then it shouldn't, because cosmetic surgery also comes with the same risk as any surgery. You're doing this on normal people, healthy people, which I think is very dangerous. You don't know what will happen to the person afterwards. Of course, a lot of cosmetic surgery are safe, but like I said, if it's advantageous for that person, for their work industry, I think yes, we should promote it. But unless that is proven, I think it's very dangerous for us to promote cosmetic surgery to normal people.
So just now, doctor mentioned that doctor will not undergo cosmetic surgery by
Yeah.
any chance. What make you make the decision? Is it just all about the risk?
Yes, for now it's about the risk because cosmetic surgery itself is like normal surgery. You have to prepare yourself, and then after the surgery you have to rest for quite a number of time, which I think the outcome also will not help much in my job scope at the moment. My responsibility as a lecturer, as an administrator at the university, I don't think it will help much if I look better. This may change in the future. University might change the direction. Everyone must look good in the future. I don't know. So perhaps in that time, I might agree to undergo cosmetic surgery.
If cosmetic surgery becomes a trend in Malaysia, will there be any effects on the society, both physically and mentally? And what are the effects?
If it becomes a trend in the future, my only worry is that all Malaysians will look the same, lor. When everyone looks the same, of course everyone looks beautiful, lah. But I think it's very dangerous because we will lose our identity. All actors in Korea, for example, looks the same for me, and I think that will affect quite a lot on our individual identity, and perhaps to a certain extent will affect our cultural identity as well. If everyone wants to have a surgery, it will put a burden on the health industry lah. Even now, when only sick people goes to the hospital, we also have problem. In the future, if healthy people also goes to hospitals to have surgeries, I think there will be more problems lah.
I think that's all from me.
Okay.
Thank you for willing to spend
you,
your
ma'am.
time to answer my questions. Hi, can you please introduce about yourself?
Hi, I'm Nijo, a UM student. I'm taking electrical engineering. This year it's my first year in UM.
Now I'm going to ask you some questions about cosmetic surgery. Have you ever heard of cosmetic surgery?
Yes, I've heard it before from newspaper or even from the newsfeed of Facebook.
With your understanding, what is cosmetic surgery?
Cosmetic surgery is a medical process to change one's appearance through surgery.
Have you ever met someone who had carried out cosmetic surgery?
Not really.
Cosmetic surgery is able to bring more advantages than disadvantages to people. How do you think about it?
No, I don't support that. First, cosmetic surgery is for me it's something that harm oneself. It's not really helpful to one at all. Of course, it makes you feel more confidence, but it still doesn't change what you really are, because what matters the most is your inside, not your outside, how you look.
Do you think cosmetic surgery can bring advantages to our country when it becomes a new trend?
When it becomes a new trend, economically, it will help the country to generate more money. But from the social part, it actually makes the people to think that appearance matters the most. But in real life, I think what matters the most is what one behaves and how one treats others.
Do you think it is suitable for us to promote cosmetic surgery in our country?
No, I don't think so. First, as what I've mentioned just now, cosmetic surgery is a process that makes one to feel more confident in their appearance, but at the same time, it actually makes the people to think that only those who have good appearance and maybe have better body line, it will be easier for them to look for a job, to get their significant other one or anything else, to do anything else in their life. But for me, what actually matters the most is how you treat other. What's your attitude towards everything?
By any chance, will you undergo cosmetic surgery?
No, I won't. First, I'm satisfied with how I look right now. And second, for me, God shapes people in a way that God thinks it is most suitable for you. But for now, maybe I don't think that it's most suitable for me. But still have a long time to really figure out why God shaped me in this way, like having small eyes or big nose or whatsoever.
I see. If cosmetic surgery becomes a trend in Malaysia, will there be any effects on the society? I mean, like both physically and mentally.
Yeah, it definitely will cause an impact to the society physically and mentally.
What are the effects?
First, from the physical side, people will tend to keep on changing their faces in like a million times so that they look what they wanted to be. And mostly from the cases I've seen before, the people, they keep on changing their face to look like some certain celebrities. So imagine that when you walk out of the street, you look at the people, they are having the celebrity faces and you can't recognize them because they are having the same faces but you don't know who they really are. Then second, from the mental part, you cause the people to really think that appearance matters the most, way before attitude, way before who you really are from the inside.
Okay. The last question. If someone around you feels like want to have a cosmetic surgery, will you support him or her to do so?
No, I won't.
What will you tell him or her?
First, I'll try to solve his problem because everything, whatever you want to do, there's a reason behind it. So I'll try. For this kind of cosmetic surgery, basically it's because of people laughing at the appearance they currently having. So I'll try to sort it out first and discourage him to do so, because thinking from a long way, it's actually it wastes a lot of money, it wastes a lot of time to wait for the doctor to help you to do that kind of surgery.
Okay, I see. I think that's all from me. Thank you for willing to spend your time to answer my questions.
Thank
I
you.
hope the interview session is meaningful to you in some ways.
Thank you.